Hello, this is Melissa Cole, Curator of the Oshawa Community Museum. Thank you for joining me today for our monthly podcast. This month's podcast will feature Tackabury's Map of Canada West. It features black ink with hand-applied coloring on 4 to 6 sheets of linen woven paper, which is adhered with a wheat starch to a linen woven canvas. It is 155 centimeters in height and 191 centimeters in width. This map of Canada West was drawn from Government and Special Land Surveys by H. F. Walling, published by R. M. and G. N. Tackabury of London. It is engraved on copper plates by D. Griffin Johnson. When the map arrived at the museum in 1995, it was in poor condition. The top portion of the map was in approximately 2,500 pieces and was in need of conservation. With funding from the federal government through the Museum Assistance Program and a wonderful donation from a member of the Oshawa Historical Society, the map was stabilized, repaired, and framed for display purposes. Today, this map can be viewed in the study of Henry House. The map itself is a detailed depiction of Canada West, showing major road, railway lines, proposed railway lines, concessions, and lots, along with country, township, and town boundaries. The amount of detail in the map is a great resource when it comes to research. Not only can one clearly see lot lines, but details such as harbors are also clearly marked. The map features an overall map of the province, and surrounding this there are inset maps of major cities including Toronto, Kingston, Ottawa, and Hamilton. There is also an inset map of North America and several drawn images from around Canada West, with Toronto, Niagara Falls, the University of Toronto, etc. Port Oshawa can be seen on the map on the very eastern edge of the county of Ontario. Many visitors to the museum will often look for Oshawa within the boundaries of Durham County, as we are now in the region of Durham. However, boundaries changed in the 1970s. Before then, we were geographically in the county of Ontario, which stretched from Pickering in the west to the east, Whitby and Oshawa in the east, and as far north as the township of Rama, where Aurelia and Casino Rama are. The map provides us with information about what Canada West was like during 1862. There is a listing of the populations of the cities, of which there were only 5, and the counties. Ontario County, where Oshawa is located, had a population of 41,505, which was just under the population for Toronto, which was 44,743. The map was produced prior to the development of Standard Time. Thus, there is a timetable showing the times across the province. For example, today, the clock is set up the time zone, so if it's 12 o'clock noon here in Oshawa, it is still that time across the province. However, before Standard Time, the time was set by the sun, which meant that it varied just a little bit across the province. According to our map, if it was 12 p.m. in Ottawa, it was only 11:47 a.m. in Whitby, or 11:43 and 8 seconds in Toronto. A map like this was a huge undertaking and was based on the work of multiple surveys of the area. Interestingly, Tackabury was not the only one producing maps such as this. Those familiar with genealogy have more than likely heard of a Tremaine map. Similar to the Tackabury, these maps were highly detailed maps based on the work of multiple surveys. Thank you for joining me for this month's podcast. If you're interested in viewing this map, you can view it at the Henry House. We are open from Tuesday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. and on Sundays from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Thank you.